Good morning. It is Wednesday, October 20th, and we have gathered for our morning devotion. Again, we're using the book The Chosen, a 40-day devotion, and this devotion is called Delivered. And so our focus verse is 2 Samuel 22, verse 2. The Lord is my rock and my fortress and my deliverer. We've all been delivered from things. Our mothers delivered us from the womb. Good explanations delivered us from confusion. Time delivers us from our past. It's a continual process, deliverance. It comes in all shapes and forms and ranges from significant events to the familiar moments that slip by quietly. Mary Magdalene knew this well. First, she was delivered from 7 demons. Then, over the course of Jesus' 3-year ministry, she was delivered from everything she thought she knew. Mary went from being constantly tormented by darkness to being regularly enlightened by the light of the world, who was Jesus. The sparse details about her life prior to Christ only serve to emphasize her deliverance, meaning that because Jesus delivered her from death, she followed him to his. Mary Magdalene was one of the few with Jesus until the very end. Familiarity develops over the 3-year span of ministry. She knew his voice and his laugh. She listened intently to his teaching. Some of his words she could process immediately, and some she failed to fully comprehend. She marveled at Jesus' compassion for the summary and the marginalized. She became fiercely loyal to the one who healed the oppressed and set the captives free. Each subsequent miracle substantiated what she knew the moment she experienced her own, that he was the Messiah. Jesus was arrested, the disciples scattered, and Mary found herself standing at the foot of the cross with the woman who had delivered the Messiah into the world. After the crucifixion, Mary Magdalene went to the tomb and saw that the stone had been rolled away. Jesus, the Messiah, her deliverer, her teacher, her friend, was not there. The Gospels have varying accounts of what happened next, but Luke 24 says she was reminded of what Jesus had told her in Galilee. The Son of Man must be delivered over to the hands of sinners, be crucified, and on the 3rd day be raised again. These words had eluded her before, but now she remembered and understood that he too was delivered. After the ultimate sacrifice, the resurrected Christ appeared first to his devoted women who we know so little about. But Jesus knew her. He knew exactly what he had delivered her from and for. And while standing in front of the empty tomb, Jesus told her it was her turn. Mary Magdalene would be the first to deliver the single most important message in human history, that he is risen. So prayer focus. Thank God for the fact that his deliverance allowed for yours. Then ask for guidance in delivering the news to others. And then there's some questions that the author puts in here. Describe what Christ has delivered you from. In what ways can you identify with Mary Magdalene? What role has Christ delivered you for? Amen.